EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Chicago Bears and the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway here in Las Vegas.
What up, what up, what up, what up, YouTube? Back again with another video. Playing against the Raiders. Alright, man, I think I'm going for, trying to go for win number 19. I think I'm close to like 15 or 14 in a row right now. I'm still moving along. It's probably like one of my best starts to Madden like in a long time. Whenever they make the game more football-like, I get pretty good records. Whenever it becomes archaic, I have issues. Well, I don't have issues, but my record isn't like the best. So, Madden 22 started off when it first came out for the PS5. It was a good game. They patched it. They just did a patch and patched it to death. There was the way they have pass rush in this game. It wasn't as crucial as this game is, but it was pass rush in 22 in the beginning stages. I have no idea why they patched it, and the patching ruined that game to me, and that's why I stopped playing it. But moving on to this one, and right now he's moving the ball. He's got his little scheme here on his 5 wide. He keeps running his whip routes, running back out the backfield. So I'm trying to protect the whip route with the help of my corner. I think I left the guy open upfield, as you can see, and he's able to see it and get a touchdown. And he tells me on the headset, "Oh, this game is going to be easy." I just remember what the score is right now, 7-0. Let's see when the next time he scores. Like, we usually, like, the start of the game is usually my hardest because I don't know what somebody likes to run, and you have to be able to adapt during the game. You just can't come into the game and what he just ran that first series, run that the whole entire game and expect like it to always be there. Right? If you don't switch it up and mix it up and remix it and do whatever, you keep coming on the same play over and over again, it's gonna be to your detriment in the end. And that's what ended up happening to this guy. Was he kind of never really switched up his scheme. He just kept running the same raw combination, same 5 wide, running back out the backfield, and it's only so much it can go when I've already seen it once. Like, he didn't mix it well enough, and we'll see how that plays out once he gets back on offense. But right now, I'm just trying to tie the game up with a whole bunch of different varieties of formations and looks. Like, when he thinks I'm gonna run, I pass. When he thinks I'm gonna pass, I throw, and just keep mixing it up, and just kind of having him think. I'm trying to get the first down. This little hitch right here to my slot receiver on the right. Sends the blitz. First down. And I'm kind of getting used to the animations too. Usually, like Madden games, animation-wise, it seems like either you get used to them or they get better over time. But the way the game is playing right now, there's just some minor things that need to get addressed. Minor. And fixing those minor things, I hope he doesn't break the game. You know how these guys do with patches. So we'll see, man. One thing that I have is safeties. I should be able to set cushion on my safety. Look at this. Just look at this series right here. All that moving of the ball he was doing in the first series kind of just ended all of a sudden. It's like, how come they're not open anymore? Where's all my guys? Why is he like sacking me? All the way back from where he started to 3rd and 30. Of course you know I'm coming. You know I'm coming with a blitz. I'm not gonna let you sit back there and throw, buddy. You gotta mix it up. I didn't blitz all that first year. I just played coverage, and then we gotta remix it. Just can't show your opponent the same. If they have any decent sense, they're gonna switch it up on you. Once I see something's coming, like, it's over. So now I'm up 9-7 and trying to score again. See if I can get back in and increase this lead. I tend not to throw that many interceptions anymore because since I understand how the game works, I know how I have to get my players to open up for me to throw. The only way I probably throw an interception now is if and crazy animation kicks in, because I know how the animations play out. I know how the defenders are supposed to react, and if I can get my guys up the right way then it would just be like, well, the right animation kicked in and got picked off. I mean, what am I gonna do about that? But once I know, like I do now, I understand the way the game is. I'm moving the ball effectively now, even with this meta man blitzing thing. But I think a lot of it too probably has to do with switching the way I'm throwing the ball. Because you get the game and trying to figure out which skill-based passing move you want to use. But I think I found the right combination. I think I might like a speed of like a 10 or 11 in the reticle. And I think that's kind of been working for me fine. And I just use the placement instead of placement and accuracy, and that's it. And then when I'm in the pocket, I don't have to worry about accuracy. Accuracy. All I have to worry about is placement. And let Justin Fields just throw the ball. Because there's too much stuff going on. And this pass rush is crazy. Let me look upfield and figure out where the defenders are standing and know where to place the ball so it doesn't get picked off. As you can see now, he's he's going to struggle right now because he has to pass with almost no time left. I don't know why you just don't punt the ball away and live to fight another day, but some people have to go do everything. They don't like playing defense, and he just I mean, went from 7-0 to like 23-7 like that fast. 23 points in one quarter. So just play the game, man. Understand what the game. You don't have to talk crap to your opponent. Just play. Because when you beat them this bad, and on the mic is like, oh, this is your team. Like, yeah, this is the only team I play with. It's like, yeah, I can tell. I was like, well, see, that's why you shouldn't just talk crap to everybody you meet. So they call me for pass interference here. Yeah, picked him off again. He's trying to run that same streak he scored his touchdown on, but no, I don't think so. I don't think so, my friend. One-head play here in regards to interception. I should have taken the flat, but I forced this in and his user picked it off. All right, it's in the red zone.
Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Like, positioning plays a really key part of the way this game is built. Positioning with the defender and the wide receivers. If you have position on the defender, you can make catches. If the defender has position on the wide receiver, like that, it's hard to like fight through that and defend that once he has inside position and balls on the inside. So that's a good thing, about the game. Plus, if you're throwing the ball the right way, they give you like opportunities for the offensive person to make the catch. And if I was in the inside part of it as a defense and the ball came my way like that, it's in the inside of me, it's hard to defend those unless I have a defender in front of them to knock it down. So there's some good things in the game, As I was saying earlier, in terms of like things I need to get patched, pushing cushion on shouldn't result in my safety switching positions on like quarters and palms defense. The only time it doesn't really happen is if I'm in like nickel. I don't really see it happen when I'm in like nickel over G because they're always moving all the time. They'll come back. They tend to just disrupt like the way I'm trying to set up my defense. What else? Man, the reaction of the corners and the safeties is insane. Like their reaction time. But it's not like a bad thing where it's like they're doing blind coverage. Like they're actually like backpedaling and they see and they break. So I mean that's a good thing. But I'm just saying the window for it is like you have to really, really know what you're doing because the window is really, really small. So I know that's gonna be tough for some people. But for me, I don't mind it. I just know what the limitations are for like people that I play, and I'm taking that to my advantage. And I just haven't run into like somebody really, really good yet to be like, all right, But we'll see. As I keep playing, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna run to crazier players, but I haven't run into anything crazy yet because I haven't reached that high echelon of Madden players yet. Like, the 100 and the 200 players, and where you see a lot of crazy stuff going on. But for right now, I mean, I'm enjoying the pace I'm playing it at. I'm enjoying the skill level of the opponents they're giving me. It's allowing me to explore the game. There he goes inside position again, but overthrow. So I'm just enjoying it for what it is. If I get up there, and I get up there because I don't play Madden every day. As you can see, I got the game 3 days early, and I still don't even have 30 games played. So I'm not playing it every day. I just play when I can, and just about every single game I've played is on my channel. I don't think there's maybe a handful of games that I haven't posted, but most of the games that I played are on my channel. So hope you enjoy. Like, I'm not gonna post every single one of them, but since I'm on a win streak right here, if I do lose, then I'll post when I lose. Just like, hey, that streak has been broken. Here's the game where the streak was broken. So I'll post that game whenever that happens. Although I haven't lost in a long time, so I think the last time I really lost was like on the stream, which is like the first day when I was trying to understand the game, and I was just doing. I didn't have a playbook. I was just playing default Bears playbook, and things happen. So we'll see. So there's really not really much to patch per se, but I'm pretty sure whenever they release a patch, they're probably gonna have an extensive list of stuff that I probably don't even notice. I just notice the stuff that I notice when I play is when I'm playing, I'm trying to adjust my safeties. When they rotate, that stuff kills me. And what I'm noticing with this guy that I'm playing, he kept diving like with his defender. Like he would dive from a distance. So I don't know if like there's a dive thing going on in this game. But he would just dive and just fall on my feet, and then because there's like an animation for avoidance, so if somebody's on the floor, there's an animation that plays out that avoids the player on the floor so you don't trip and fall. So I don't know if that's why he does it, but he did it a couple of times, and he would just dive on my feet, and then my player just stumbles. So that's another thing. But for the most part, besides the looping blitz that everybody found, that I showed on my last video, the video before this one, I haven't really heard of anything else crazy going on. I know people are still like desyncing, but I haven't seen that yet. If I see anything major on my gameplay, I'll just keep pointing them out. But for the most part, you guys can see, I'm having a good time just playing Madden again and just enjoying football before the football season starts. So I'm not complaining. I'm enjoying football with my Bears, playing as sim as I can, and watching people just struggle to adapt. And I'm not screaming about crossing routes anymore like I was the last couple of years. Because that's everybody's go-to moves, is crossing routes, but I haven't had to deal with that anymore, which has been very nice. This is cover 3 Cloud he was playing. I don't know what he's thinking, but I recognized it. Ken right here has another cover 2, Mooney on the left side. Yeah, so his defense is all the way open now. I can just see what he's doing easy, because he kind of didn't really switch up. He didn't mix it up well enough. He just played the same vanilla defense, and it's just in offense, just hard to read what he's doing. Nothing really, no really big tricks. So, but the game is winding down here in the last minute or so. I'll let it play out. If you guys got any questions for me, hit me in the comment section. Smash the like button, man. It's a lot of work putting these videos together. It's not an easy thing. Play the game, analyze it, and then you gotta edit and post. I thought one video could take up to 2 hours. So hit the like button, man. And until next time, fellas, I'll holler at you dudes later. Alright, what?
Getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great